Born in Cameroon in a very poor family without option, the young man started to work in a sand mine. We can say that it is a curse to be born in that poor condition, but we can also say that it is a blessing that that young man started to work in such a young age in a sand mine, because that's the place where he developed that physical strength and power. That young man had nothing and came from nothing. He didn't even have a childhood like the normal kids, but he was determined and motivated to become someone. This is where he received his mental strength and toughness. He decided to travel to Europe with the hope to become a professional boxer. From Cameroon he traveled to Nigeria, from Nigeria to Algeria, from Algeria to Morocco. That man have mentioned it, that he was trapped 1 year in Morocco, and have mentioned it that it was hell. In the future, he succeeded to enter the European continent and travel to France. This man was homeless in a city, Paris. Later in that year, he have met someone who helped him to change his destiny. His name is Fernando Lopez, the owner of MMA Factory. Fernando Lopez let him train and sleep in his gym for free. Fernando Lopez have guided that man to the mixed martial arts because he saw that he have more potential in that fighting style. He wasn't in the big league, but he won 3 times by submission. But the very moment he entered the UFC, he started to knock out his opponent with the power I believe he have developed in a sand mine.
Phone to try to get a matchup with Ngannou. Oh! Goes the Reem! Francis! Boom!
His name is Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou finally made it to the title fight against the greatest heavyweight champion in the UFC history, Stipe Miocic. That fight started, but you have noticed something very important. Francis depends too much on his power and started to slow down. His wrestling and ground game wasn't that good.
Stipe needs a quick ducking. Nice 1-2. Beautiful! He's hurt! Goodness gracious. Stipe shoots again.
He lost that fight. After that fight, Francis lost against Derek Lewis. Many speculated that Francis have lost his confidence, but to be honest, even though he lost a little bit his confidence, Francis knows the danger of facing Derek Lewis. When we talk about knockout power, they are almost equal. Derek Lewis have more knockouts than Francis Ngannou. One mistake against Derek Lewis and the fight is over.
On each other's radar.
Shoots it from a distance. He sees it, boom! On the chin, that was it. Delayed reaction, he falls down, 1.
Francis Ngannou parted way with Fernando Lopez. I don't know why, but rumors spread that they don't get along anymore. Francis gained his confidence back and started to knock out his opponent.
There for Biggie Boy. Oh! Oh! It's over. Rosenstrike is out! Whoa! Ngannou!
He even managed to avenge his loss.
And leave these big openings.
Oh! Knockout! Nice counter right.
And is the current UFC champion. In his last 2 fights, we have noticed something very important. The Predator have evolved. He is more calculated and patient.
DC in Cleveland.
You
this
can
is
tell.
25.
Oh! Oh!
Stipe took that though.
His takedown defense.
Early shot from Stipe.
This is big. This is a big
Oh, this is actually improved takedown defense by Ngannou.
His wrestling and ground game have improved.
The training.
Yeah.
That's what Francis said.
Francis Ngannou is more dangerous than ever. Francis Ngannou, the Cameroonian MMA fighter, have relinquished his belt. He and the UFC didn't manage to find a solution, so they parted ways. Francis wanted a better contract, health assurance, and especially do some boxing to get more money. I believe it's fair to say that if Conor McGregor is allowed to do that, Francis may do it as well. Conor was a champion during his transition to boxing. It's the same story for Francis Ngannou. John Jones have defeated Cyril Gane and now he is the UFC heavyweight champion. John Jones and Francis Ngannou have finally met in the PFL organization and had a confrontation.
We're over here. You know what? No, you know what? With the 1-3 kick, listen, I keep respect for that, but that one, that's true. You know that. I've always been today I started this, and I'm gonna die anyway. We'll see. We could have solved, but you left. Oh no, you sit back for 3 years. I had to get to a good enough size to kick your ass. That took you 3 years. 3 years is a long time. I will always be down for fight you, but not the best. But I want you. I want to kick your ass.
It was very beautiful, but the truth is, this fight will never happen. John Jones will face Stipe Miocic, then he will retire. Francis Ngannou will finally face Tyson Fury. It is the end of the 3 African kings because one have parted ways and the other one have failed to reclaim the belt. There is only one king left and it is Israel Adesanya, who finally managed to have his revenge against his biggest rival, the Brazilian Alex Poatan Pereira. Now Israel will face the South African Dricus du Plessis.
Relax. This is my African brother right here. Let's go, nigga. What's up, bitch? Let's go, nigga. Yeah, nigga. What's up, nigga? Yeah, this shit up, nigga. Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up, nigga? I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son. My nigga, let's go. You my nigga for real. So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand? What are you saying? I'll tell you one thing, yo. I don't need a DNA test. I don't need a 36andMe to know where I'm from. If I do a 26andMe, they'll say I'm from Nigeria. Do a 26andMe DNA test. It'll tell you where you're from. I will show you where you're from. This is obviously a massive opportunity for you. But away from all the trash talk, give me your thoughts on this fight. And absolutely, this man, that's what it is. It's an easy fight. It's easy money.
The true greatest heavyweight boxer of this era wants to challenge Francis Ngannou, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is an undefeated heavyweight boxer. He is the greatest heavyweight in this era. Tyson have good reflexes and head movement.
Higher fight, you know, with the exception. Johnny Tapia years ago came back after a...
He have a good timing and speed with good combinations and precision.
Flummox, Deontay Wilder and Fury now locking down a lot better than he did in his two tune-up fights out. A terrific fight thus far with 30.
He can also knock out his opponent when needed. When we talk about pure boxing with boxing gloves, Francis Ngannou have no chance against Tyson Fury. A fight against Deontay Wilder is a better matchup, not against Tyson Fury. Francis is maybe more powerful, but he will not be able to touch Tyson Fury. Tyson will toy with Francis Ngannou to have more rounds. He will throw combinations to make him tired and will finish him in the later rounds. There are rumors they may fight with thinner gloves with different rules. this may change a lot of things. If Francis is allowed to use the clinch, it may be effective because boxers are not trained to clinch. He may use that strategy to survive and hurt Tyson Fury at close range. Let's not forget that Francis Ngannou hits very hard and is hard to escape when he catches you. Now I will say my honest opinion. I truly hope that this fight happen so that Francis Ngannou can get his money. After that fight, he must return to the UFC. Francis belongs in the top MMA organization, and many want to see him fight John Jones. This video have come to an end. Leave a comment below in the comment section. Like, share, visit, and follow my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.